I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break them for no one. Do you understand?
Show me the money! Show me the money!
My 5 most confident picks for UFC Fight Night: Gabriel Bonfim taking on Randy Brown. All right, let's get into it. My first most confident pick, we have a Marco Tulio taking out a Christian Leroy Duncan. Christian Leroy Duncan, man, he's long, he's tall, he's rangy. I just feel like, he needs that kind of that moment, you know what I mean, to kind of turn the tables in a fight. Marco Tulio, he's very much like a tank. He'll move forward. He has very good striking, very good power in his hands, powerful strikes. He could end up definitely taking down a Christian Leroy Duncan too. I mean, I would not be surprised if that actually happens, and Marco Tulio could get, a submission, just surprise people and just submit a Christian Leroy Duncan. You never know. I really truly believe that a Christian Leroy Duncan's kind of a little bit of a one-dimensional type fighter. Yes, he is very flashy with his strikes, picks his shots well, kind of coming around with that traditional type style with the karate-esque type kickboxing style. But, Marco Tulio with his hands up, very defensively sound, good striking, good hands. I feel like a Marco Tulio is going to just take out a Christian Leroy Duncan. So, yeah, Marco Tulio by winning by any means necessary. Good pick. I feel like he might end up getting a late stoppage or maybe on points. Moving to my second most confident pick, we have a Ricky Simone taking out a Ronnie Barcelos. I think a Ricky Simone is just too powerful, too precise. Ronnie Barcelos, he's a little bit too... He's getting older, man, and I feel like, this might be another TKO loss, a KO loss over Ronnie Barcelos, man. Ricky Simone, he's got that he's got a good grappling background, good grappling. He's got that wrestling, in his back pocket. Ronnie Barcelos, he's got a good grappling, skill set in his back pocket as well. But I think Ricky Simone's just a little bit more seasoned in that area. Ronnie Barcelos can probably have a little bit of better jiu-jitsu, but I think position over submission's just a little bit better here. But on the other hand, I think this fight's going to turn out and play on the feet, and I think a Ricky Simone's going to put out a Ronnie Barcelos on the feet. And I think a Ricky Simone is going to TKO or KO Ronnie Barcelos in the first 2 rounds. So I've got Ricky Simone by KO first or second round. That's my second most confident pick. My third most confident pick, we have a Matt Snell absolutely losing against Joseph Morales. Joseph Morales is going to KO a Matt Snell. I think a Matt Snell, he's got very good jiu-jitsu. I think he wants it on the ground, man. I think a Matt Snell will want it on the ground, but I think a Joseph Morales is going to be just that better man on the night, you know what I mean? And I think his striking is just so much far better than Matt Snell's. And, when we saw Matt Snell get absolutely obliterated by Australia's very own Steve Erceg, I just truly believe a Joseph Morales is going to be the next man to KO a Matt Snell. So give me Joseph Morales by first or second round, probably the first round KO. That's my third most confident pick. My fourth most confident pick, we have a Muslim Salikhov just absolutely looking like dog shit against a Uros Medic. I did notice in the face-offs, Muslim Salikhov wanted to wear glasses. Who knows why? Don't know. Maybe to hide how sucked in he looked. But, the last time Muslim Salikhov fought in the Apex, he got absolutely obliterated. He got KO'd. Uros Medic, the last time he fought in the Apex, he actually got a KO win. And I think a Muslim Salikhov needs that kind of that crowd. You know what I mean? I don't think he likes the Apex. I don't think Muslim Salikhov likes the smaller cage. I don't think he likes the Apex. And I think Uros Medic does like the Apex. I think he thrives in it. I think that's the matchmaking here. I think they put Uros Medic. Yes, Uros Medic does get taken he gets knocked down, in his fights. He does. Muslim Salikhov does too. But I think Uros Medic, I think they've matched this up so that Uros Medic has that little bit of advantage. I think he likes the apex. I think Mulzum Salikhov doesn't like the apex. So I've got a Uros Medic by first or second round TKO or KO. My fifth most confident pick, we have a Jacqueline Cavalcanti taking out a Myro Breno Silva. A Myro Breno Silva like this. Trying to what are you doing? What are you doing? Go do that against a Jacqueline Cavalcanti, man. You're going to get absolutely knocked the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like, you're doing that. Jacqueline Cavalcanti, man, she keeps her range. She has nice, crisp striking. And I'm going to go out and say that Amara Brand Silva is going to want it on the ground. She's probably going to not be able to get it on the ground doing this. Just standing there. Just literally standing there like she's just flat-footed trying to reach. What are you doing? Get her out of here. Jacqueline Cavalcanti, man, please knock this chick out, please, for God's sakes. And I'm going by Jacqueline Cavalcanti by knockout. I think Jacqueline Cavalcanti keeps her range. Nice, crispy boxing, man. She has good straight shots. And I think Cavalcanti is going to knock her out, man. You can't be doing that. You know what I mean? And I think Amaro Bueno Silva is just not I think she's fallen off. And I don't think she's anywhere near UFC level anymore. So, yeah, Jacqueline Cavalcanti could be in the second round. But, nevertheless, I think, I'm going to go second round KO for Jacqueline Cavalcanti. That's my fifth most confident pick. All right, let's talk about Zachary Reese taking on Jackson McVey. This is a short notice fight again. So, Dante Johnson is not out, is out, obviously. Probably they didn't want him to fight. Within a week. So Jackson McVey, I still stand. He is frail. Jackson McVey is a frail UFC fighter. He's an absolute frail human being. He literally broke under one leg kick against Bruno Ferreira. Zachary Reese, he's going to go out there. Zachary Reese is going to probably go out there and get a good decision win over Jackson McVey. Or, I would not be surprised if Zachary Reese goes out there and just breaks a Jackson McVey and gets a second round TKO. So, I got Zachary Reese by, let's say second round TKO over Jackson McVey. Could go to points, but nevertheless. All right, that is my fifth most confident picks for UFC. Gabriel Bonfim taking on Randy Brown. Enjoy the fights, ladies and gentlemen, and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.